So, guys, it's Wednesday, and that can only mean one thing. Us Wolves fans are panicking about the transfer window and bringing any players in. Yeah, we've got a game as we record this tonight against Burnley in the Carabao Cup. 3 days left for all the Premier League teams in the transfer window. But as Wolves fans, we're a bit stressy after the 6-2 defeat. But this is all about the Premier League predictions. We've done it the last 2 weeks. Me and Em did it last week. And we're here again this week. It was really popular, had over 2,000 views. And we've been asked to do it again. So we're doing it again. So, it's an afternoon one. We've got our cuppers. There we go. Emma's my number one fan, as you can see. Our Wolves number one fan. And I've got an old store thing here. So, look, we've got quite a few people saying, hi, everyone. How are you doing? Who are live in the chat. So if you're joining us live, thank you ever so much. If you're watching it on catch up, thank you ever so much. And this one won't actually go out on podcast. Sometimes we put them out on podcast because there's so much content, because we've got a game tonight. We've got everything else. We've got a game on Saturday, and we've got transfer window in between. But hey, whatever club you're watching from, yeah, we're Wolves fans, so we're just going to give you our opinion. And how this works is that the producer here, Emma, gives her opinion, and I'm going to battle her to try and be more accurate. Now, I did get last week targeted unduly for apparently copying her results.
You did. And I'll tell you, everyone, he's even been in my office today, and I had to hide what I was writing down.
No, that's not true. I did go in the office.
I turn my paper over.
Yeah, bro, we're looking at your results. I've got my own results here. Look, all written down. So there you go. So no one can accuse me of anything. Honestly, you're setting me up again. It's crazy. But anyway, so this is going to be an ongoing league table between me and the producer of Always Wolves Fan TV. And we are going to, before we get into next week 3's results, we're going to give you the outcome of weeks 2. So the question that I want to ask you guys in the chat, if you're watching live, who do you think came out on top between me and Em last week with the results? Hold on. So Rebecca's Team Emma. Great. We got any Team Daves? We got Team Emma. So yeah, who do you think came out on top last week with the points? You get 3 points for an exact score. You get 1 point for getting the outcome. All right. Oh, Jordan's going. Jordan reckons. I reckon Dave. Match Team Dave. He's going. Scott's going. I think it was close, but I'm Team Dave. Sarah, it's all the women. Sarah, Team Emma.
They say women know best.
Carl's gone with me. Satfia's gone with Emma. So yeah, is there any more votes for that before I give you the actual results of last week's thing and who actually came out on top? So here we go. This is the results of last week. If it's in red, it was completely wrong. If it's in, oh look, Stan's gone. Obviously, Emma. There you go. If it's in green, yeah, your dad. I am his sunbeam as well. You know, come on. You know, I bet your mom's going with Team Dave. Bet she is. Yeah, and you're going to get green. You get 3 points, and is it black? 1 point.
Black is just right outcome.
Right, yeah. So I'm reckoning your mom's going with me, so I'm going to take that anyway. So here are the results of the Luxembourg jury. Okay, so Emma came out on top last week.
Yes.
9.
But I did get 2 right scores.
You got 9 points to my 8. Emma got 2 completely correct results. She predicted 2-0 to Liverpool against Brentford. She predicted Brighton 2 United thingy. See, the thing is that Brighton score, I'm just going to put us a little bit bigger on the screen. That Brighton. Oh no, I'm blocking you off now. We don't want to do that. That Brighton score. They scored in like the 98th minute.
Yeah, but we were going well on the Tottenham score as well. It was 3-0, and then they went to 4.
Yeah, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you is, if that had have ended up with a draw, Brighton, you'd have lost 3 points there, and I would have come out on top. But no, they scored.
But totally irrelevant because they didn't.
Anyway, so you can see I got one completely right, which was Bournemouth Newcastle. I actually got more correct scores, more correct outcomes. 1, 2, 3.
No, you counted the red. They're the wrong.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 correct outcomes to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct outcomes. Hold on. No, I got 6 correct outcomes to your 5, but you got 2 bang on right, so you're in the lead. But there's only one. There is only 1 point in it, and that's all it is. Like Carl said, it's a close one. Unlucky. Yeah. So you think so look, this is all these points are gonna add up throughout the season. So just because I've lost the battle does not mean I've lost the war.
Oh dear.
So here we go. So
I'm not competitive at all, so you picked the wrong person.
You are. She says that. Emma's mom isn't competitive either. We play
She doesn't need to be, she always wins.
Dark Uno, but she's very competitive. Right, so let's get on to this year's scores. Yes, we're going to the game. This week's scores. We are going to the game, yeah. So we both wrote them down. So, like, there's no arguing. Producer Emma.
I'm having a nosy look at you.
You don't have a look. Stop trying to nick my scores.
I'm not nicking it. I can't. I have evidence.
Yeah, mine are written down roughly. Hers are all typed out neatly. The game's not over till the final whistle. Absolutely. Says Stan. Right, look. Arsenal versus Brighton. It's a 12:30 kickoff. Arsenal and Brighton have both won their opening 2 games. Both are top of the league, scoring decent amounts. What are you going for?
I've gone for 2 to Arsenal and 1 to Brighton. I think Arsenal will find this one really, really tough. And I really do think it could go either way. It's a 12:30 fixture, so we know things can happen in the 12:30 fixture. It's not always sort of run of the mill exactly what you'd expect. I just think Arsenal have the home advantage. I think they've got more firepower. I think it'll be tight. I just think Arsenal will edge it.
Well, we've got some predictions. Carl says the chat should have a point system. I agree with you, Carl. But I don't know how to do that, you see, because there's so many of you predicting. So how do I do that? Arsenal. So Matt's going for a 3-0.
Yeah, I actually think there could be more goals in this one.
Satvia's going for 2-2. Arsenal 3-2 here. Arsenal 2-0. Now listen. You saying 2-1, right?
Yeah.
I'm also going for 2-1, and I swear down, I never looked over her shoulder or wrote anything down or anything, but I went 2-1 as well. So I'm going for 2-1. I think it's going to Brighton are a good side. They're full of confidence, but Arsenal probably just thinking. Jazza says what Emma predicts. I predict she's the GOAT. Well, I've got to fight back. Okay, so that's the first one. Second tie is 3 o'clock kickoff. Brentford versus Southampton.
I've gone for Southampton to continue their losing streak. I think it takes time to adapt to the Premier League. And Brentford at home is just going to be a struggle for them. So I think Brentford will take the points. I've actually gone 3-1 to Brentford.
3-1 Brentford. So you're going for a Brentford win?
I am indeed.
I'd like to know because the bet. I think the pound that you put on on last week was £18,000 if it came in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
That wasn't the scores. That was just the win, lose, draw.
So before you get onto my predictions, what are the chat predicting? They're going for Ronnie's going 1-0 to Brentford. Sarah's 2-0 Brentford. Matt's 2-0 Brentford. 2-1. And then we go in. Rick reacts 1-0. We've got a 2-1. We've got a 2-0. We've got a 3-1. I also think it's going to be a Brentford win, but I do think that Southampton are going to make it difficult for them. So there's a few of you that's actually said that in the chat, but I'm going for a 1-0 to Brentford.
Okay.
1-0. Okay. Everton against Bournemouth. Everton, Bournemouth.
Do you want me to go, or are you going to go?
No,
first?
you go first. That's how we go.
So
I don't want you to be accused of copying.
I think Bournemouth might just get this one. I ummed and ahed on this one. I nearly went with a draw, but I think Everton have looked a bit shaky. I mean, they might get a point, but I've just gone with Bournemouth looking stronger, so I've gone with a 1-0 to Bournemouth.
1-0 to Bournemouth. Let's have a look at the chat. We're going for a Everton 1, Bournemouth 3 there, as you can see.
I think it'll be
A
tight.
2-1, a 2-2, a 0-2, a 1-2, 2-1. So everyone seems to be quite confident about Bournemouth winning. I'm going to concur with that. I'm going to agree with Matt and Rick Reacts. I'm going for Everton to continue not being able to put the ball in the back of the onion bag, but only conceding 2 this time. So they'll be on -9 without scoring, which I think will be,
in our favour.
Well, at the moment it is. They're keeping us off the bottom of the table, aren't they? Them.
The odds be ever in your favour.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for a 2-0 to Bournemouth. So we move on to Ipswich Town versus Fulham. Ipswich second home game.
Yep. Well, so far they've had a great big welcome to the Premier League with Liverpool and Man City already. I think they might actually put some points on this board this time round. Fulham are going strong, but I just got a sneaky feeling that Ipswich fans might carry them through, and I think they're going to get a draw 1-1.
You're going for draw 1-1. What are the chats, the live chat? And don't forget, obviously, if you...
It could easily be a Fulham win, but I just think...
You're changing your mind?
No. I'm just...
You're edging your bets?
No. What's...
Are you looking at mine?
No.
Okay. So look, what we've got in the chat, and don't forget in the comment section, you can leave your score predictions for all of this. So we've got a 2-2, a 0-2, another 2-2, a 1-2, a 1-2, a 2-1 to Ipswich, 2-1 to Ipswich, 2-1 to Ipswich.
Right, okay.
2 each. I've agreed with you. 1-1. I think Fulham are doing well. The established Premier League team. They've invested quite a lot of money. I think Ipswich again. I'll be thinking, but I think Ipswich will get their first points of the campaign. And there's a few of you that's also going for that 1-1. So I'm going to go for 1-1 as well. Next tie up is the 3 p.m. kickoff. Leicester versus the Foxes of Leicester. Foxes Glacier Mints against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Are the Foxes going to lick the ice cream people to death?
Ice cream people?
Aston Villa.
Vanilla?
Yeah, Aston Villa.
Vanilla comes in other things other than ice cream, you know.
Yeah, well, for purposes of that joke, of that pun, it's there. So yeah, what you're going to go, or are the villains going to be the villains and steal the points from the Foxes?
I've actually gone 1-0 to Villa. I mean, I just think Villa will be too strong for Leicester. They could win by a lot, but I've just gone on the basis that Leicester at home, it's not a local derby, but they're neighbours, aren't they? So Leicester won't want to lose to Villa. I think they might just...
So what are you going for?
1-0 to Villa.
A 1-0 villain win?
That's why I haven't gone... I do think Villa will win comfortably, but I haven't gone for a big score.
Comfortably 1-0?
A comfortable 1-0, yeah.
Okay. I think
they'll dominate and 1-0.
Let's have a look at what the chat are going with. 2-1 to Vanilla, 3-1 Villa, 4-1 Villa, 2-2, 3-1 Villa, 2-1, 4-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-1. These are Wolves fans, They're all predicting Villa wins. I've gone, my prediction, I think Leicester will probably get a goal, but I do think Villa will come out on top again. I think Leicester, again, they were really destroyed by Spurs in the first game, but they got a goal and then Spurs panicked. But I think Villa will probably pick up the points. I've gone for Leicester 1, Aston Villa 3.
You got Villa.
And they're stealing the points. So Nottingham Forest against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, this one's always a feisty one, and I have no idea what to expect. A lot of it, I do think Gary O'Neill's going to tighten up the defence. I don't know if he'll switch from the back four, but I do think whatever he does, that there will be some improvements. He will have. They won't want to lose 6-2 again. He'll have drummed that into them.
Well, you think we get away with 5-2? I don't think they'll be happy with 5-2 either.
It's feisty fixture. I've gone 2 each.
You've gone 2-all.
2-all, yeah.
Let's have a look at the chat before you come to me.
I really hope we can get something from this one. I'd like to be singing Nuno is a Wolves fan again.
Yeah, that would be nice. Forest 1 here, a 3-1 to Wolves. We've got a Forest 0, Wolves 70. That would be very interesting. 2-3.
I'll go with that one.
Matt says with the back four, we're losing 3-1. 2-2, 2-2, 2-3. So Sarah, 2-0 to Forest. Forest 1, Wolves 2. Winners from Cunha, a 1-1. 3-1 Wolves, which is nice. There has to be a change in the defence. I think we'll get a tight 2-1, says Ez. 4-2 is Neil, and 2-0 there. Well, my prediction is you'll have to wait until the preview, as always, tomorrow with my dad, Magic Moss, for you to get what my prediction is. So look, the other thing is if you're watching this live, you join in the chat, you can actually comment in the chat live. But yeah, it'll make sure you hit that subscribe, and then you'll get my prediction along with my dad's tomorrow. So you'll have to wait for that one. So West Ham versus Manchester City.
Okay. 2 Spanish
This
managers.
is the 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
Are the citizens going to lose their citizenship, or are the Irons of West Ham going to get hammered?
So 2 Spanish managers, Pep, Lopetegui, and I think Pep's going to comfortably win this one. I had a quick look, and West Ham haven't beaten a City side since 2015.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, Stato.
I can't see that changing. I've gone 3-0 to City.
3-0 to the citizens. Let's have a look at what the chat are saying live here. Ronnie's going for a 2-1 to City. Rick says, bet your dad says 2-0. Yeah, probably. 3-1 to City from Carl. Mika says 4-0. West Ham 0, City 3. West Ham 0, City 3. 1-1, 3-0 City. 7-0 to West Ham. Crikey. I love whatever you're having. West Ham 1, City 3. We're going City.
Delusion.
Sarah's going for a 3-1 City. Ez is going for a 3-0, 3-0, 3-1 to City. West Ham 0, Manchester City 5. There's a few of you that are going to agree with me because I've gone. Oh, God, I've agreed with you as well. Have you been looking over my shoulder?
No, I haven't.
West Ham 0, Manchester City 3. I've gone for that one as well. Many for adventures. Long time no see. He's in van life. Absolutely he is. Hi, how you doing, mate? Right, so that's the 5:30 kickoff. Then we're on to Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. So the 1:30, there's 2 1:30 kickoffs. The first one's Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Are the zillion players of Chelsea going to destroy Palace like they and bring in their glass roof like they did against us? Or are the Eagles going to soar above all of that and claw the 3 points?
Yeah. Well, I think the momentum's with Chelsea. They're riding high on their 6 goals against Wolves.
Do we have to mention?
Sorry.
Do we have to say that? Do we have to say?
They're back at Stamford Bridge. I mean, I do rate Palace. I think they've
had a but they haven't had a great.
They've had a great, but neither have we.
Well, yeah, we know we haven't, but Palace were on a roll at the end of last season.
Yeah, I do think Chelsea have got some issues to resolve. I didn't think they were like some great team, but I have gone 3-1 to Chelsea.
You've gone 3-1 Chelsea. You have been looking over my
No,
I swear there.
I'm
Right.
not the one that.
Look at this here. Look at all of these things. So we got 3-2, 2-0, 2-0, 3-1, 2-1 to Palace, 3-1 Chelsea, 3-1 Chelsea, 3-1 Chelsea,
They
2-3,
all agreed, 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Palace, 3-1 Chelsea. Ed says to be a draw. Funnily enough, we have not concurred, but I've also gone for a 3-1 win to Chelsea. So that's 3-1s. You did come bring a drop a cup of tea in my room earlier, didn't you? I think
I haven't looked at yours. Mine's been done since first thing this
in my
morning.
office. Yeah, okay.
I did mine at 8 o'clock.
That's always wall set office here. Yeah. So okay, so that's the 3-1. Got 2 to go. Newcastle versus Tottenham Hotspur.
I think this could go either way. Both play attacking football. I think it could be a big scoreline. But I've gone for a 2-2 draw on this one.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Newcastle versus Tottenham. What are your predictions? We've got here a few. So we've got Newcastle 0, Tottenham 2, Newcastle 4, Tottenham 1, 2-2, 1-3, 3-2, 1-1, 1-2, 2-3.
There's so many opinions.
2-2.
This really what is one that's up in the air, isn't it?
Ez agrees with you. Tottenham 2, Newcastle 2 there on the screen. So yeah, I've gone again with a draw. I think they'll cancel each other out. I think it'll be a 1-1. I've gone for a 1.
I think there's more goals than 1-1.
Well, that's fine. You can think that because you've put that. I'm going with a 1-1.
That's fine.
So you think that you're going to be the talk of the tune?
No.
Yeah. So you've gone for the 2-2. I've gone for the 1-1. At least we've gone different. So that's good. So the final fixture, and I hope you're enjoying this, guys, is Manchester United against Liverpool. Wow, that's always a tasty fixture, isn't it? That.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts on this one? Are the Red Devils going to send the what's the bird, the liver bird of Liverpool to hell?
No.
No, in a nutshell.
Yeah. It is one that could go either way. Big rivals, big derby match. United will not want to lose to Liverpool on home turf, but I do think they're the underdog. Mo Salah loves a goal at Old Trafford, so I'm backing him to win it 3-2.
3-2, that sounds like a game, doesn't it? That sounds like a game. Let's have a look at what the live chat is going with. Crikey, there's quite a few of you got some things here. Ronnie's gone for a 4-0. Stu's gone for a 4-0. Sapphir's gone for a 4-1 to Liverpool. 3-0 to
you
Liverpool.
Haven't done yours yet.
I'm going to do mine in a second. Man United 0, Liverpool 3. 2-3. So Connor agrees with you. Many from Adventures 3-3. Pamela's gone 2-2. Ez has gone 3-1 Liverpool. There's a game. 2-5. Rick reacts. 0-3 from Scott. Sarah's 2-1 Liverpool. Michael's gone 1-1. And Spit has gone 4-1. I think that this is going to be an exciting game. I'm changing my mind.
You can't.
I am.
No, you can't change your mind.
I'm still going to go with
a
draw.
No, it's written down.
I'm going with a draw.
No, it's written down. You go with that.
I'm going.
You're not cheating.
I'm not. That's not cheating.
That is cheating. What do you think? Tell me in the chat. Do
I'm
you
not
think
changing
David
it.
should be allowed to change the score from what's written down on this sheet?
It's the same result.
Come on, what's the answer? Tell me what they're saying. Are you allowed to change? What did they say?
Well, I didn't even have it written down last week. I was going to go from 1-1 to 2-2.
You have to have it witten down this week because of
Listen, I was going to go 1-1, but now I think it's 2-2. So if you think I should be able to say... If you think I should be able to say 2-2,
no,
let me know. If you think I should be
able... watch. I'll insist on 1-1 and that'll be the result there.
Oh, come on. Someone's going to be on my side.
Oh, cheat, look.
Yeah, it's not funny. You've got them all going, ain't you? God, all right, I'll stick with my 1-1, but I was going to say 2-2. If I miss out on 3 points, but if I get 3 points, you'll be ruining that moment. You'll be ruining the moment.
Well, it'll be give us something to talk about next week.
Oh, God, I know. So look, yeah, listen to. I haven't got a choice. I know you can't. I'm not trying to cheat. I just changed my mind. It's not like they were cast in stone. They were just things that are put in, and then
They should have been cast in stone. You should have thought about it and made your decision and stick with it.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to change my mind, surely.
Not
Before I've actually said it.
No. Before we start recording, yes.
Right, I'm going to stay with my 1-1, and I'll tell you what, I am going to be laughing if I've won, if I get 3 points for that next week,
Okay.
and you're going to be wishing you hadn't done that. But if it was 2-2, you're going to be laughing, aren't you? Anyway, right, look, I'm sticking with 1-1. So we've gone with our results. At the moment, the current table looks like this. Emma's got 9 points to my 8. So we will see on where we are, how that points has changed in the next one. Obviously, it won't be next week.
It'll be the week.
It'll be the week after. But we might have a chat anyway about how bad we've been in the transfer window or whatever, or anything like that. But there you go.
I just can't believe we're not linked with any decent centre backs
Or
a left back.
I know. It says once it's written down, it's stone. Okay, Sarah, go, Emma. Okay, what have I got? What chance have I got? Anyway, guys, listen, I hope you've enjoyed it. We're just going to get sorted now, and then it's it's time to go and watch them play Burnley in the Carabao Cup. That should be fun. Much changed team, I'm thinking. Do you think he'll go with a back five?
Well,
I don't.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, is it going to be a much changed team? And I thought all day it's a much changed team. But if he's got stuff he wants to iron out with the defence, I think the defence could be what he wants to put out on Saturday.
I think it'd be interesting to see who he plays at right back, left back, and at centre back. Now, to me, if he plays Totti tonight, he ain't playing the weekend. I think Bentley will be in goals. Chiquino will be in there. Tommy Doyle, maybe Boubacar.
It's not Chiquino, it's Chiquino. He's been on that video saying how you say his name.
Chiquino.
Yeah.
Chiquino. No, that's Shakira.
That's Shakira.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed it. There is a watch along tonight with the Lord himself. Jason is doing the watch along, so get involved with that. I will be back, of course, straight after the game with Magic and Sensation, giving you our instant reaction. If you've got TikTok, I put my dad on there. He's had over 120,000 views. So go and check that out on TikTok. And, of course, we're on all the other socials as well. And, we'll see how we go tonight. And then, of course, we've got the trees at the weekend. So there'll be lots of content coming around that. And, of course, well, I'm sure there's going to be loads of players that we're going to be buying between now and 11 a.m. on 11 p.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
They're all queuing to get in at Compton. Or not. Guys, thanks for joining us. Always Wolves.
See ya.